Over the years, we've seen it all: clout chasing, PR stunts, and those perfectly staged paparazzi moments. But lately, fans are noticing something different. Kylie appears to be reaching once again for Timothée Chalamet's attention. When news of their romance first broke, it shocked everyone. Timothée, an Oscar-nominated actor who had always steered clear of the Hollywood circus, suddenly linked with the queen of cosmetics herself. Their first big public moment? Being spotted at Beyoncé's Renaissance World Tour, passionately making out in front of cameras. At the time, it seemed like an odd pairing, but undeniably a power move. Kylie had pulled Timothée into her orbit, and for once, she wasn't just living in the shadow of her famous sisters. But after months of silence and rare sightings, Kylie's actions are starting to feel all too familiar. The subtle yet calculated play for attention. The first sign came through her cryptic, highly polished selfies, paired with captions that practically screamed, "Notice me." Fans quickly pointed out the timing. These posts always seemed to drop right after Timothée showed up at events without her. One fan even commented, "She always posts thirst traps when he's ignoring her." And honestly, the pattern checks out if you look back. Another red flag? Kylie suddenly popping up in New York City. Coincidentally, the same place Timothée's been filming. Paparazzi happened to catch her strolling through Soho in head-to-toe designer. Sound familiar? Fans think these appearances are no coincidence, but rather a staged attempt to spark headlines and keep the connection alive. To many, it looks less like romance and more like strategy, and the internet hasn't been shy about calling it desperate. But the clearest giveaway might be Kylie's PR shift. Recently, multiple tabloids ran nearly identical headlines about her moving on and focusing on herself. Yet each story managed to slip Timothée's name right in. A clever tactic, really, keeping the association alive, whether or not he's involved. Because let's be honest, when was the last time Timothée publicly acknowledged their relationship? Never. Not once. And that silence only makes Kylie's behavior stand out more. She's built a career on controlling the narrative, curating her image, and spinning personal drama into opportunity. But with Timothée, it feels one-sided. He's focused on his career. Meanwhile, Kylie seems determined to hold on to a relevance that might already be slipping away. Some fans believe this romance was never built to last, and that now she's clinging to whatever attention it still generates. Of course, this wouldn't be the first time Kylie's been accused of desperation in love. Think back to the on-again, off-again saga with Travis Scott. The pregnancy reveals, the breakups, the reconciliations. It often looked like Kylie was working harder to keep the story alive than anyone else. And now, with Timothée, the pattern feels eerily similar. So here's the real question. Is Kylie genuinely invested in Timothée, or just in the attention that comes with being tied to him? Because from the outside, it looks like she's fighting to preserve the idea of them more than the relationship itself. What do you think?